turn now to some other top finance stories in today's Wall Street beat. First up, HSBC has named Georges Elhedery CEO to replace Noel Quinn, adhering to the practice of promoting insiders to turn the bank around, to run that bank. He takes the role less than 2 years, though, after his promotion to CFO. And next up, Nomura reshuffling its Asia investment banking team, cutting jobs, trying to reduce costs amid a deals slump in China and Hong Kong. And I've got to say, that is something that people here are worried about as well if this continues in the United States. And finally, we're going to talk about Warburg Pincus naming Jeffrey Pearlman CEO, succeeding Chip Kay, who will become chairman of Warburg Pincus alongside Tim Geithner.
Geithner?
Yes, if you remember that he worked there.
Yeah. No, very cool. I mean, actually both, because Warburg Pincus, back when I started in this industry, was just a massive name in finance. And obviously Tim Geithner, throughout the great financial crisis, was someone we talked about literally every single day.
Well, it's also interesting, too. You think about how long this company has been around, 58 years. This is just the third leadership transition in its history. So it really speaks to this is a company that has a lot of stability at the top. And obviously, this was not a decision that was made lightly.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Fun little fact, too. The former comms chief at Goldman, now also working at Warburg Pincus as well. So there is a lot of well-known heft entering those ranks. I've got to say, in the private equity universe, it has been tough to make transitions, but to your point here, just this is the third leadership transition. Not that many of them, but certainly new names rising to the top of Wall Street. So
many changes at the top. What do we know this far into reporting season? I know for regional banks we're just starting, but we've got a lot of the big names about the rank and file employees, about, headcount in terms of contraction or growth.
I'm glad you asked. Bank of America, for example, saying that without the temporary stats that they have this summer, headcount might have been flat to down. For example, at Goldman, it is flat. And we were talking about Nomura, for example. I've had messages from different investment bankers saying, they wonder if there needs to be another round of job cuts because a lot of that deal boom has not come to fruition, at least in the way that people had wanted. And you look at that story out from Deutsche Bank yesterday, this idea that they want rainmakers to focus not on the number of deals, not just many deals, but the more profitable ones. And so they're trying to make more money with less people.